Newness for the new year. We're gonna get personal. We're gonna talk about intimate skin issues as women, especially as we age. This is something that becomes more and more important, yet we talk about it less and less, and leave it to Liz to bring us something like nothing else we offer here at the network. It is an intimate cleanser. So this is going to very gently and efficiently cleanse your skin in your intimate areas, but also hydrate. So if you struggle with that, you're going to love having this. It's completely unscented. It's a beautiful package, which I do appreciate, Liz. I can just leave it right in the shower. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. But if you want to optimize the moisture barrier in that personal, intimate area, I mean, this is something, Liz, you did focus groups, and so many women said, this is where I need help, and nobody talks about it.
And it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was terrible in a sense that I didn't realize that there were so many issues. So I brought in a team of gynecologists and biochemists who sat with quite a few of you, who were giving me this laundry list of things that happened, and they all said to me, Liz, this happens when you get over 50. And I said, well, nobody talks about it, so why is that? So interesting enough that they said they were using the wrong kind of moisturizer, they were using the wrong kind of cleanser. You can't use fragrance anywhere below the waist.
Okay.
You really can't.
Yeah.
And that's what causes the pH balance to get off, that's what causes the odor, that's what causes the discomfort, that's what causes so many different issues. So Christine Chung, wow. She used like a little pea size. And look at this. This is of course, no sulfates. It's fragrance free.
Yep.
It's pH balanced. It's gynecologist tested. But wow, do you get that relief from a wash?
Yeah. Any special instruction how and where to use it?
Just external, and you want to use it everywhere below the waist. You can use it all over your body,
front and back.
Yes,
doesn't matter.
But it's important that you don't use anything with fragrance down there.
Okay.
Number two, it's also important that you moisturize. So all of the gynecologists that we had with us and the biochemists said, Liz, you're only helping women halfway if you just give them the cleanser. You've got to give them the moisturizer.
So we do have the moisturizer available. It is the same price point, on sale, $19.95. I agree. If you're going to do one, grab the other as well and give this a try. Honestly.
Yes, because as we go through menopause, as we get older, it gets drier, it gets tighter, it gets uncomfortable, it gets itchy, we get the odor. So this is going to help you for sure, the cleanser, because it's going to calm, it's going to pH balance, and it's going to help soothe. But the moisturizer is going to help with friction, it's going to help with the dryness. Yes, we clinically even tested this. It's clinically proven to not only hydrate immediately, but over 24 hours. So don't worry, you're not gonna have to stop halfway through your day and add this in and go, okay, I've got to moisturize, excuse me, let me go on my lunch break and go do this. No, you don't have to. It continues to work for over 24 hours. But again, as we get older, we get drier, we get tighter, we just get that uncomfortable feeling. And a lot of the women in the group were saying, I said, well, what does your doctor say? And they say, go sit in a warm bath.
No.
Stop wearing tight clothes. Don't wear workout clothes. I mean, the stories were terrible.
You're having to change your whole life for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Or run to the drugstore and go get a cream that's going to help soothe. No, this is clean beauty. You want it to be fragrance free. You want it to be pH balanced. You want it to be gynecologist tested, whatever you use down there. Yep. But both of them together are incredible. Of course, the women that came to our focus group, we gave them a sample of it, and they said, Liz, like, this is amazing. Like, I've never had this kind of relief. And nobody's ever really cared for down there.
It's self-care. It's important. I know, you guys have all gotten to try it. Donna Kay, I know you got to try this too, and you love it. The response has been overwhelmingly positive, and I think that says a lot about what we actually want and need, but are too afraid to ask for.
Exactly, and I love what your gynecologist said.
Well, I was going to say, right. So I went and, for my yearly checkup, and he said, oh, okay. He said, well, I don't need to see you anymore. And I said, well, what do you mean you don't need to see me anymore? He said, well, you turned 65. And I said, oh, so I turned 65 and you don't care about my vagina anymore?
No.
And he said, no, not unless you have a problem. And I'm like, no, I think I do have a problem here. You know? But I love that, only Liz would have come up with this product. And it's, as you said, we don't really talk about women's care and health and all. We don't talk about that enough. And we should feel really comfortable about this, about, the cleansing. I like that it doesn't have a scent. It doesn't, because you won't be irritated. Right. The moisture is a great idea. We work out, even, just even living in Florida and sweating, and the Lycra, we need this. We need the cleanser, we need the moisturizer.
Self-care is so important. I mean, this is the ultimate in self-care. I mean, look at the lather that you get.
So she just used a little drop.
Look at that.
Thank goodness you only used a little
I know,
drop.
that's-
It would
And
be everywhere.
there's no scent to this, so there is no fragrance. It's been gynecologist tested as well. I know this is like secondary, but I love the packaging, Liz. I think it's really important that it doesn't scream, you know, intimate care. I can leave this in the shower or on my, you know, vanity. It's beautiful.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and it doesn't look medicinal, it doesn't smell medicinal, there's no fragrance, it's
Right.
gynecologist tested. And whether you get Nakery or not, just make sure that you do fragrance-free down there.
Okay, and I really want you guys to treat yourself to not only the cleanser, but the moisturizer as well. It's all on hsn.com for you to go ahead and grab yours. If you missed it, final look, last call, last chance.